Hi everybody, Academic Writing in 3 minutes, and this episode covers the final of our 3 critical writing paragraph structures, and this time it is the T.E.E.L paragraph structure. T.E.E.L, so that's T.E.E.E.L, okay, T.E.E.E.L. And here the T stands for topic, the focus of the paragraph, and then we have the 3 E's. So the first one is expand, where you give more details on the actual idea. The next one is evidence, and where you give the evidence to support your ideas. The third E is explanation, which shows the reader the point you are making. In other words, this is the criticality in this structure. And the L is link, where you connect the information back to your main idea. So the link is not the criticality. The link really just reminds the reader of how the ideas connect to the first idea in the first sentence. In the T.E.E.L paragraph structure, it's the explanation which is the criticality, okay? And that's different from the W.E.E.D paragraph structure. Okay, so in our example though, now the structure we're going to use is the structure that we used with the W.E.E.D paragraph structure last time, but we're going to add something to it. Okay, so let's go through this one. So the T.E.E.L paragraph structure, this is the example. So first of all, we have the topic sentence. So that's the T, and this sentence says, scientists do not agree about the extent to which creativity can be linked to activity in the right hemisphere of the brain. Okay, so the topic is scientists don't agree about, creativity in the brain. And then the next sentence is the first E, which is expand. And this is where you give more information about the first idea. And in this sentence, the writer is basically saying that, we all know that the 2 hemispheres of the brain are different and have different purposes. Then after this, you have the evidence. Now, the evidence is going to expand on the ideas in your first 2 sentences. Now, you might give ideas that agree with each other, that disagree with each other. You might just have ideas that support your own viewpoint. You might have ideas that support your own viewpoint and argue against it, and then you criticize these viewpoints. Okay, I would say that don't ignore viewpoints that are opposite to the ones that you want to argue, because the reader expects to see both sides and some debate. Okay, and then the third E is the explanation, and this is where you put what you can conclude from the evidence from what you've written. And so in this one, the writer writes, this then suggests that it's difficult to come to firm conclusions about brain creativity, although it is clear that some people are more creative than others. So the writer's saying, I've looked at the research and it's difficult to have any firm conclusions because there's so much disagreement. And you've illustrated that disagreement in the evidence part, remember? Okay, so the explanation is the criticality in this structure. Then the last letter is link, so it's the L for link. Now here the writer says, if scientists are to fully understand the way the brain works, they may have to look at other ways to examine it. And this directly links back to the opening sentence. The opening sentence was the scientists don't agree about creativity. And the link sentence right at the bottom says, if scientists are to fully understand the way the brain works, they may have to look at other ways to examine it. Okay, and this then links it all together. So it sort of bookends the first sentence and then the information in the middle, and the final sentence sort of concludes it all. Okay, so whichever paragraph structure you choose, P, W.E.E.D and T.E.E.L, you'll see they're very similar, definitely, but also slightly different. So I would choose a structure that makes a lot of sense for you, and the one you feel more confident with, and the more confident you become, the more detail you'll be able to use. Okay, folks, hope this was useful, and as always, look out for the next podcast episode. Thanks a lot. Take care.